All right, good team win. Good to be back in our building in front of our fans. They did a great job. They really did. It was loud in there. So credit to the faithful. And, just proud of the guys. To defense is exhausted, but they kept coming at them. They were rushing that quarterback. Uh, Offensively, really challenged the offensive line, and man, they did a great job. I don't think they allowed a sack. Obviously, the run numbers with Kareem and Nick, what they did was very impressive, and it always takes 11 guys. So credit to the O-line, the tight ends, the wide receivers. Special teams, some solid moments, some moments we need to clean up. But bottom line is there's a lot to clean up in a win and in a loss. So we just got to make sure that we identify and correct, and then just get one game better each week. Take any questions you have.
All right. Thank you for that, Coach. Our first question is going to be to Jake Trotter.
Yeah. Hey, Kevin, how did you think Baker played tonight?
Yeah, I thought he did a nice job. We moved the ball. He had some explosive plays. He made some plays with his feet. I thought he was good on third down, made some really heady plays on third down. Always going to try to learn from a mistake. So that interception at the end, I know he wants it back, but bottom line is we got to learn from it and put that in the memory bank.
Thank you, Jake. Our next question will go to Fred Greetham.
Hey, Coach, congratulations on your first win. It looked like you really had good balance all the way around. I think you had just about 50-50 running, passing. Can you talk about that 1-2 punch of looks like a bread and butter with Kareem and Nick?
Yeah, obviously those are two talented backs, and they complement each other. They push each other. So we're going to always look for unique ways to get them the rock. But they did a very nice job tonight.
Nate Ulrich, your line is open.
Hey, Coach. Can you just describe for us how it feels to get the first win as a head coach? And is this a morale boost after Sunday? Obviously, it didn't go the way you guys wanted. You come back on a short week and to get that bounce back. What does it do for your team and its morale?
Yeah, I don't know so much about the morale. We don't ride the wave. We just show up and play, and we try and learn from our mistakes and be one game better each week. So it's really the guys understand that it's not a marathon. It's 16 sprints. So had our second sprint tonight, and then we're gonna look at the tape, and then guess what? We're moving on to Washington.
Dan Lobby, we'll go to you.
Hey, Coach. Sheldon Richardson seemed like he was in the backfield all night. Can you just talk a little bit about what he brings to that defensive line?
Yeah, he was in the backfield. He also wanted to get in the offensive backfield. He was pining to join the offensive goal line set there one of those times. So, yeah, Sheldon, he plays hard. You get everything that he's got on game day, which I appreciate, and he looked to be very active.
Thanks.
Scott Metrick, you have our next question.
Hey, Kevin, is that what you picture from the offense when you talk about all the balance and the running and the running and the passing? And then how were you able to fix it so quickly on a short week?
Yeah, Scott, we want to be balanced, but balance doesn't always mean 50-50. I think balance means the threat of the run and the pass are there. We were productive tonight. Had a very short week of practice, but we kind of know what our system is. We know what we want it to look like, and I was proud of the guys and how they responded.
Thanks.
Thank you, Scott. Daryl Ryder, you have our next question.
Hey, Coach, could you touch on that important sequence there in the third quarter? You went for it on 4th and goal, didn't get it. Your defense, though, rewards you. Myles Garrett gets that strip sack. You eventually punch it in. But just could you touch on that sequence and the decision to go for it on 4th and goal and the payoff you eventually got?
Yeah, Daryl, we want to be aggressive. And I think 7s over 3s are just a huge deal, knowing that if you don't get it, you're going to pin them back. And that's how you script it. If you don't get it, obviously, you hope it comes right back to you like that. But we're just going to trust our guys in moments like that.
Nate Ulrich, you're up. Maybe you, please.
Kevin, can you I know you touched on Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb earlier, but after the Bengals, they kept coming at you, and you guys had that your final scoring drive, the 6 plays, all runs. What kind of luxury is it to have those guys in that moment and just be able to run it down an opponent's throat the way you guys did to seal it?
Well, I think we should also mention Andy Janovich. I thought Andy played a really nice game. It's a different feel when he's out there. So I enjoyed seeing number 31 doing his thing. But, yeah, I mean, anytime you can – in 4 minutes, they know we're running it, we know we're running it, and it's just mano-a-mano football, and I thought the guys responded.
Mary Kay Caput has our next question.
Yeah, 2 questions real quick, Coach. First of all, how nice was it to see Odell and Baker connect, especially on a nice big play like that? And then also after that, just how Joe Burrow just continued to never say die, and make things kind of tense for you guys throughout the game.
Yeah, great throw and catch on the touchdown to Odell. Really well executed. And, we just got to keep growing as an offense. I hope this is not the ceiling. We got to get better offensively, defensively, special teams. We got to get incrementally better each week, each quarter of the season, whatever it is. We just got to focus on that work. And then Joe Burrow, really good football player. I mean, he's a gamer. I mean, he's always coming at you, making plays with his feet, throwing the ball. I'm very impressed with that young man.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mary Kay. We'll go to Scott.
Hey, Kevin, I know you said you guys don't ride the wave, but from a resilience standpoint, how nice was it to see you bounce back from that loss only 4 days ago?
I'm not going to ride the wave.
You never doubted that you guys would bounce back like that?
No, I mean, it's football. These games are hard. You really got to take them as 1 week seasons, like I said earlier, and pour everything you got. And that's what we need. Everything we got from those guys for a week, and then give me everything you got for 60 minutes. And we'll keep score. But you can't in this business look behind or look ahead. You really got to focus on what you got.
Great. We have 2 hands up. We'll take these final 2. We'll go to PJ Ziegler and then Nate Ulrich. PJ?
Hey, Kevin, early on, Baker Mayfield seemed to get out of the pocket, roll out of the pocket. Was that, and he had a lot of success doing that. Was that more by design of what Cincinnati was doing, or is that part of what you feel like you need to do with Baker in order to have him have success in this offense?
Yeah, I think it's each week calls for a different game plan based on what the opponent is giving you. And really, that's where we need to be good enough offensively to be able to pivot to what works versus that defense. So tonight, that was the game plan. Could be different next week. You just got to be able to really have these game plans that are attacking a defense while doing things that you feel like are your strengths.
Nate Ulrich, our last question.
Hey, Coach, I saw you and Andrew Berry and Bill Callahan and I think Joe Sheehan out there, Jack Conklin before the game. What went into that decision, and then how valuable was Chris Hubbard for you guys tonight to be able to fill in the way he did?
Yeah, I'm glad you brought up Chris. I mean, no sacks, the way we rushed the ball, Chris coming off of an injury. I could not be more proud of Chris Hubbard, impressed by Chris Hubbard. He's a good person. He's a good football player. I just think the world of him. And then the decision was we just didn't feel like it'd be right to put Jack out there. And, Jack fought his butt off in the last game and wasn't feeling great with that ankle, and he just grinded. So I didn't want to put him out there. And sometimes you got to protect guys from themselves. He wasn't totally ready to go for 60-plus plays, so thought it was a prudent thing to not start him and just have him available in the case of an emergency.